All right, and we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever part of the world you are. So here we are again, business. This is Business Beyond Borders. But of course, today it's so special, guys, because it is so fitting because we have an accountant here on my side. So this business is legit. I can definitely say because we have an accountant here. But this is a different one because we will feature her story. So this is real business, real people, and real result. Okay, of course. And without further ado, before we will go directly into Sis Ola, I would like to invite you to our free webinar every Tuesday and Thursday. If you are looking for something legit on the online space, if you are looking for something to start a business without tech background, we even without business background, you can do this business definitely. Okay, so without further ado, I will share the platform on this live, which is Ola. Sis Ola, before we will talk about your story, can you share a little bit of background about yourself before venturing into this digital business? Go ahead, sis.
Thank you. Thank you, brother Ryan. I'm really glad to be here. Um, Today, yes, it's just two of us. So we'll be speaking about my story this time. Now, as you all know, my name is Olaronke. I live in Calgary, Canada, in the province of Alberta. I am an accountant by training. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of two adult children, and I have a grandson as well. Now, before I started the digital business, I started actually about a year ago. Yes, going to 13 months now, almost 13 months now that I started the digital business. But before then, I was working as an accountant. I did a lot of taxes. I did a lot of bookkeeping for small businesses, and I still do. And then I also, sometime in my life, I ventured into a cleaning business. I started that business because I wanted to do something that I was on my own time, something that I don't need to be at work. When my children were in school, they were in primary school, and yeah, they were in primary school. And my husband was not living in the same city with us. He was working abroad. So I thought, okay, something I could start to do, because at times I'm at work, they will call me and my heart would just fly away. I would just be like, okay, where are they doing? Or sometimes, someone falls sick and they will tell us, come and pick him up from school or pick her up from school. All those times were really difficult for me because I was the only parent here. And I thought, okay, let me try the cleaning business. And I started it. I got people to work with me. It was going on well. Because it was going on well, and then my children were also growing older. Then they got into a Christian school where it was okay. So I thought, okay, I will go back to my accounting, and I still was running the business. So I found out that in my life I had that business and I had accounting work. And don't forget, during tax season, I will also take taxes from people. I will file taxes for people. I just found out that I was, doing so many things, and it
Yeah.
looked as if 24 hours was not enough for me. So I'll stop there because I'm sure I'll still have to continue the story when you ask me more questions.
Yes, Sis Ola, of course. Wow, wow, wow. So that means that you have already a business before having this digital business, and I know that you have an accounting background, deadlines, a lot of things about that, long hours, routine. That although being an accountant, it is also a job that is a good profession, a steady income, a clear path. But I know that deep inside, something is missing. So it brought us to this next question, which is what inspired you to start the digital business? So this is a different type of business. Unlike
Yeah.
your other businesses, it's traditional. This one is digital. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. The first thing that drew me, okay, like I was saying, I had all those things going on. And I heard about the digital business in around 2019, sometime late 2019 or about 2020, around COVID time. but I didn't pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention to it because I had a lot of stuff on my hands. I didn't think I should add anything to what I was doing. Number
Yeah.
one. Number two, I felt like what I was doing, I can do it forever until I die, so to say.
Mm-mm.
That was how I felt. I felt this is sufficient for me and I can work on it till forever. So I continued to do what I was doing. After some time, I delegated a lot of the cleaning part. I would let people do a lot of that. And then I just concentrated on doing taxes, doing bookkeeping, doing my accounting work. But what made me start this? Sometime about 2 years ago, when I turned 55, it occurred to me that it does not look like I will be able to be doing all these things I'm doing forever. And I
That's
asked
true.
myself a few questions. I said, can I do it for the next 10 years? I said, I looked at myself. I thought, yeah, I can. Then I said, 20 years. I knew I could not answer that question. So I thought to myself, that means something needs to change. And from
Mm-mm.
that time, I started to look. I would Google, and it occurred to me that it had to be something that I can earn from it. Number
Mm-mm.
one, so that I can also provide for my retirement. I'm an immigrant. I'm originally from Nigeria. So I need to provide for my future, and be able to live well, just live as comfortably as I live now, so that my future is also secured. Like I see some older people working in Walmart and all that, I can tell that is not their desire, but that's where they have found themselves. So I thought at that time, that was my thought, that I need to organize myself and prepare for the future. And I also thought it can be something that would take so much time when I do it. It's not like another 9 to 5. I didn't even have that. I didn't have any 8 hours to give, except I won't sleep at all, you know. So I thought,
That's really
let me
true.
look. So I thought, let me look, let me search. And I searched, I began to put all sorts of things in on Mr. Google, and I would say online business, work from home, different things. And I found different things. I
Mm-mm.
really found from that time, I found different things. I tried a couple of things. Some of them were like MLM, multi-level marketing, where
Yeah.
they would say you needed to buy a certain amount of products you have to sell, and
Yeah.
you add inventory. This is
Mm-mm.
not a matter of not having inventory. You would have inventory, you would have all those things. And I tried them. Why did
Yeah.
I try them? Because I thought, okay, let me see. So many people are doing it, and they
Mm-mm.
say they make money from it. They also
Yeah.
say, it's good. It's So I'm like, okay, maybe I can try that. I tried it. It did not work for me. It did not
Yeah.
work because some of the products, we had cheaper versions in the market, so nobody would buy from me. It's like Target, Tide. They had laundry soap. The laundry soap, if you ask me, was really good, high quality, but was so expensive, more than 2 or 3 times the price of Tide, the regular Tide that people use.
Yeah.
So nobody was buying from me. I was
Yeah.
using my product. Every month, I needed to buy probably, like, I can't remember, $35 or $40 worth of goods for me to keep my membership of the MLM company. And I was doing it, and I was doing it until one day I looked at my laundry area and I had so much stuff there. That was the day I said, no, I'm not doing this again. I stopped it. It just clicked in my head, like, what am I doing? I can't do this. So it's not working.
Mm-mm.
So I stopped it and I
Okay.
continued to search. But what made me start this one of the few things that came to me was that they said there was no inventory. That was key to me. Remember, I had inventory in the last one. And in fact, all the other ones I tried, you have to buy products and then sell. You would have to, or maybe get orders from people and then you
Yeah.
order, it was the product will still come to you and you will carry the product and go deliver to the other people. Or you use a delivery person that you would pay. So
Yeah.
one of the things that drew me to this was that I'm not citing any products. I don't have any inventory.
Yeah.
I can put in a couple of hours a day to do it, to work on the business. And then another one is that I travel, I go with my business. Those
That's
other
true.
ones, there was no flexibility with the business. They bring it to your house. It's when I come back from wherever I travel to that I will deliver to whoever I get to sell to. And then I have to involve friends, family, keep on talking to them. This one told me that I would not involve any family. Those were the things that inspired me to start this. I had tried other ones, so I can tell you categorically that this is different.
Yeah, that's really true, Sis Ola. So I have also a friend like that. She's been into a lot of MLM before, Tupperware, soap products, and it
Mhm.
really didn't work. But this business is really, really different because, of course, you don't have to stock the the shipping. It's done
Mhm.
by our automated system, of course,
Mhm.
and 90% is done in automation, and the inventory it's there also, it's automated. So
Mhm.
you just all you have to do with our digital business is to be present
Mhm.
online, and of course there is a training for it. It's a world class training, so that means our business is world class, right, Sis Ola?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so next question is Ola is why this digital business? What separate? I think you already said some, but
Yeah.
you can add more if you
I
want
can
to.
add more. What separates this from those other businesses?
Yeah,
Even within the digital world, that they all come under digital marketing. What separates
yeah.
some of this business from that is that no inventory, no stock, no products. You don't carry products around. You
Mm-mm.
don't need to bug family and friends, because
That's true.
this one actually works on the power of leveraging all the social media platforms. Any
Mm-mm.
social media platform you can think about, you can use it. Even
Yeah,
Pinterest.
yeah.
I know somebody that uses that, and I'm going to go look into it too and see what's there. So you can use any social media platform. You can
Mm-mm.
talk, like today I got two leads. I don't know them. They seem to be One seems to be from around my province. I could tell from her phone number. The other
Yeah,
person is somewhere in the Middle East, I think.
yeah.
So I don't even know, when you think about those things, then you realize that yes,
Mm-mm.
it's not me going to make a list of all my friends, and my
Yeah,
friends see me and they are like turning the other way, that kind of a thing.
yeah.
So
That's true.
this really makes it that was one thing that attracted me, and the fact that I can do a lot of things on my phone. Just using my
Mm-mm.
phone, I can do a lot of things. The only reason why I would not use my phone when I traveled, I went with my laptop, was because I see better on my laptop. The phone at times is so small and I have to be looking, but with the laptop everything becomes bigger. That's why. Otherwise I could just do with my phone. That is so important to me. And then I have time flexibility. I work
Mm-mm.
at my pace. Nothing
Yeah.
drives me. I don't have to pay anything every month except they pay me, that kind of a thing. So those are the things that separates this business from the other online businesses.
That's true. That's true. That's Sis Ola. So what Sis Ola is trying to say is this business works on attraction marketing, and me too. When I found this business, I was really attracted to the thing that you are not selling to people, you are not selling to family. It's more on attraction marketing.
Mm.
So all the training, all the things that we are doing, it's all in our training on what to do, and this business have that system that will help, or we have that funnel. So it's a techy thing, but of course we are not the one doing it. We just follow step by step procedure, and that's done by the tech team on the background. So all you have to do is, like Sis Ola, if you are wondering what will you do if you will have your retirement, this business can make you retire early, but of course you need to work on it also. But this is, guys, what I'm telling you is working smart right now. You don't have to be 8 hours as what says Ola, because of course we only have 24 hours. So you have to work smartly right now. And for me, another thing that separates this business from other online businesses is it can be a legacy to your children. So when you talk about generational wealth, okay, up to your eighth generation or to your grandkids, Sis Ola, this is really, really a business that gives you peace of mind, because whatever will happen in the future, your kids can have this digital business also. So yeah, so I always have this one in mind, is Ola. If I didn't have this digital business, it's so hard to go door to door, then doing demonstration. I cannot do that one anymore, because of course I'm a dad, and I'm having a good time with my two kids already, having this business and getting results after results, and then you wake up and there are business blessing. This is a beauty. Even if we are having our vacation in New York, I still have results in this digital business. And yes, that separate us from other business. And there are a lot more. There are a lot more. So this business is so amazing. If we can get into this and get a peek into this one, we are having that free webinar. But before we'll go to that one, let's have the third question, sis Ola. What achievement did, sorry for that. Where is this one? Okay. I think I will just read it, Sis Ola. What achievements did you fulfill in the business? Be it financial, of course, financial is there, financial, and all other aspects of your life. What are the achievements that you fulfilled in this business?
Okay, thank you, bros. Now, when I think about this business, it has helped me a lot. Let's leave the financial aspects so that
Yeah,
it doesn't look as if somebody is just saying money, money, money. Money is
yeah,
important, but
yeah.
apart from money, I have gained a lot more knowledge about things. It's made me knowledgeable, even about the social media. It's made me knowledgeable about several aspects of life. There's so many things that we talk about mindset. You
Yeah.
you begin to look beyond just your nose. You begin to think, oh, everything is possible. There's that possibility mindset that you get once you get into this business, because you look beyond what people say or what people think. You are looking, you just have a goal in mind, and that goal is that legacy you spoke about, because you are thinking about, oh, it would be nice for my children to be also to be self-sufficient, to have a business of their own, because they both work. One works for the government of the province where I live, and another
Mm-mm.
one works for a big company as well, and is in a good position there. But when you think about that, there's nothing like owning your business. There's nothing like having something of your own. So I just kind of feel like I always tell them that I think you two will do this business. I always
Yeah.
say that to them, because this is opening doors for me that I didn't think. I come from a background where you go to school, you do very well in school, you get good
Mm.
results, and then you go look for work. That's all. And you work until you retire. My parents did that.
Mm-mm.
So that's the background I come from, but this business has kind of shifted that mindset for me. Now I look at what can I do for myself. Even this
Mm-mm.
business, I use it to affect my cleaning business, because there's a
Mm-mm.
way, although I cannot automate cleaning, but I can
Yeah.
automate some things. I can tell the people, okay, you need to be here from this time to this time, and we keep to that time, and we go to the next one. I give some instructions like that. Why? Because I see that I can begin to think. I can even use it, like the other day I was thinking I can even use it to make advertisements. But the only thing I
Mm-mm.
ask myself is that, do I really want more now? Because I'm thinking, do I want more jobs? So I've not done anything about that. So there's so many things it's taught me that it's possible. I've learned a lot of skills, even speaking skills,
Mm-mm.
even how to do some little things on the computer. It comes to me now naturally. Before, it doesn't come. The other day, one of my mentees was asking me, how do you do something? If I said the question she asked, it might seem so silly, but I thought to myself, that it's not silly. I only can answer I feel silly now because I've been used to doing those things. When she gets used to it, so she won't ask those questions anymore. So it makes you
Mm-mm.
to be a little bit more knowledgeable. It widens your horizon. That's one word
Yeah,
I would like to use. It has widened my horizon. I don't think, like taking photos, I don't even know take photos, oh, face the light, back the light, all those little things. But even if you are taking personal pictures of yourself, it
that's
adds
true.
up. It will make it to look better. So those are the things I have learned from this business. I've learned a lot of confidence, being bold, being able to talk about my business anywhere and everywhere. Just being ready. That has been so important to me.
Yeah, that's really true, sis, Ola. Because of course, what we have in training, the first step is really the mindset, the shift. So it's really that shift in the mindset that really hit me differently, because of course, from an employee mindset, I become like, oh, I am the owner of this business, I am my own boss.
Yeah.
And tell you honestly, guys, this business, I have this in foresight, because if you are going to do a business, have a business that can give you passive income in the long run. And this business can give you, can really give you, have that passive income in the long run. So again, this business is lifetime, so that's why we love it. Together with Sis Ola, we can definitely say more about this digital business. So from the mindset shift, from anything, the law of attraction, everything is there. So this is a business in a box. So a franchise style of business, a leverage based business. So it's so easy. It will not it will not get much of your time. So you can
Yeah.
have just 1 to 2 hours a day, and then they will teach you how to schedule the post, when is the best time to post. So once you already schedule the posting, so you just let it go there. And of course, with the social media and everything, every platform, you can have YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. We have your, of course, the very famous Facebook. All you have to do is to be present, so that they will know your business. And we really, really love this business. So, guys, if you are a hardworking parent, missing milestone, this business might be for you. So, Sis Ola, before we'll end this go live, invite them, or any last word for our viewers, or you can talk in your own dialect, or you can just translate it from time to time. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. Thank you. Um, the first thing I would like to say is that if anything we've said today resonates with you, perhaps you're looking for a business, perhaps you are tired of working and having to look for overtime, perhaps you're looking into retirement, or you are retired and you're thinking, what more can I do? How can I earn some income? Yes, this is a business that you can do. It won't take all of your time. It will still give you time for other things you want to do, but then you can work on it. Perhaps you are out there, you're a professional, an hardworking professional, and it looks as if you're running from paycheck to paycheck. I know saying paycheck to paycheck sounds almost like a cliche, but what we mean by that is that money comes in, money goes out, and that's it. By the second day after you collect your paycheck, it looks as if the bank account again is almost empty. Then you need to look into this business. That is the passive income we're talking about. Little income that will just come in even as you work on it. It doesn't take too much of your time. You don't need to go run another shift to get this. Then you should take a look at this business. Any of us that resonates with you, go into our website, put in your name, your email, and we'll see you on the inside, because there are lots of training, there's lots of information, presentations that you can get, and it will give you more information about this business. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, tẹ́ wà níbẹ̀ yẹn, bóyá tẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi, tẹ́ bá ń wò mí lórí profile mi àbí lórí page mi, nǹkan tá à ń sọ ni pé ẹ wá wo kíní yìí, nǹkan tó ta lè máa ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀, kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó máa take time wa púpọ̀, a máa ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀, owó náà á dẹ̀ máa wọ àpò wa, á fún wa ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀, a ní máa lé shift káàkiri. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ wá wò kẹ́ wá ṣe. Tèmi bá lè ṣe, ẹ̀yin náà lè ṣe. And like I said in my language, if I can do it, any other person can do it. Trust me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sis Ola. Yeah, so that is a story, guys. So of course, it's so fitting that today, actually, sis Ola, is the last day of filing for taxes here in the US. So if you are looking for a legit business, go into this one. So register on sis Ola's website, www.moidor.com. She's a very good mentor and she will walk and guide you every step of the way. So guys, why wait for uncertainty to force a change when you can prepare while everything is still stable? If your job is secure today, that's exactly why now is the best time to start of something your own. So if you can work uh, 8 hours or 12 hours, if you're a nurse, it depends, or 8 hours in a day, working for other or someone else's dream, why not work on your own dream? So this is beyond the business beyond borders. So we will see you again next week. I hope together with some other business owners. Thank you so much, She's Ola,
Thank
for your
you.
time. This
Thank
is
you.
beyond or business beyond borders. Thank you guys and see you on the inside. Bye for
Bye.
now.
See you next week.